Going on, everybody? Dude, I had no idea that this was actually the day that we get this crystal, and it kind of looks like the one I put in the thumbnail earlier today. Which, by the way, there's gonna be spoilers, so if you're watching this on the playback, shout out to the playback crew. You go watch that video first if you don't want to hear the spoilers. But yeah, I didn't realize I changed the color. I put a little filter on the color of the crystal. To make it pop more in the background, because if the background is like that purple color and the crystal is the purple color, it doesn't stand out. So I changed the color and it actually looks a fair bit like this crystal. The one I make is slightly more red, but whoops, sorry if that baited anyone into thinking I opened this crystal. But it wasn't really clickbait. I popped open 7-star crystals. Anyway, hope you're all doing well. What's up, everybody? We're going to talk a bit about sagas tonight. We're going to learn about them together. What the heck are sagas anyway? We'll figure it out. Before we do that, though, what's up? J-Mac, thank you very much for the buck, dude. You did not miss the slap tonight. Just saying, winning. J-Mac, thank you very much, dude. Chris L, first one here, followed by Baruch. Sprite Can, the Goat, Sanskrit, JJ, what's up, everybody? Asama Mama, Ugh, I hate how slow my app is. RIP, dude. R-I-P. Dude, thank you very much for the 2, though. Still appreciate you know that. Z Threads, thank you very much for the 2 as well. Ooh, not quite getting the slap. Not quite getting. You actually had a message before the first super chat just saying yo, but unfortunately by the rulings, the law of the slap, he did not quite get it. Dude, thank you very much for the 2, though. Afternoon all, what's up, Ms. Jane? Gold Roger. Gold D Roger, thank you very much for the buck. Srian saying nothing, just sending over a little rainbow emoji, dude. Appreciate the rainbow. Kind of wish it was a double, but you know what? Can't be mad. Can't be mad at that. Dude, thank you very much for the buck. Appreciate it, man. Whoa, Steatics, and switching to 7 stars now. Dude, just like that, what happened? To walk me through this, because you were just like all aboard the 6-star train not too long ago, and now boom, back to the 7s. Let's hear it. Let's hear it, man. All right, Z Threats though. What's up, BG? Love the streams, brother. Recently came back from taking a long break from MCOC. Well, dude, welcome back. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. Brian, a saga is like Star Wars. Hope this clears it up. Okay, you know what? That does clear up a lot of things, actually. That helps a lot. Yes, thank you very much for that. Hold on, though. I need to update. We have ourselves a little bit of a double D action going. Still don't have the freaking automated thing working. And there we go. Okay. Anyway, let me go ahead and claim this crystal. I'm not going to pop it open right now, so yeah. I am going to claim this free crystal, though, whatever this is. Okay, stop telling me about Prime Gaming, damn it. Cool, and I guess what's the event today? Hero use, perfect. Okay, excellent, because I'm not even sure what I want to do in-game today. I'm not sure. Definitely starting it out by hitting the apothecary. No doubt about that. But as for what else I want to do, I am not quite sure. Let me get some of these on the team. You know what? Let me just go ahead and grab... Here we go. Grab this guy. What the... Dude. Dude. Where am I? Am I in the same place? Yeah, I'm still... Am I sleeping? Am I awake? I can't. Dude, Angelo, what the hell is that, man? Just a casual, small little something that you sent my way, to the sum of $250. Dude, what in the heck is that? I've never seen so much money in my entire life. I'm going to Disney World. Dude, Angelo, that is crazy, dude. Holy moly, I don't even know what to say. The freaking generosity, man. There's not really any words, which is why I was just dumbfounded for a whole minute there. Good Lord, man. My God. Angelo, dude, thank you very much. Just with the happy belated B-Day. Just a little happy belated birthday. Just a little something. Here, I found this, and I didn't get a card, but you could have this anyway. One of those, you know. Hot damn, dude. Whew. Knees! For real, dude. My knees. You shattered both of them in one foul swoop. My God. Angelo, thank you very much, dude, for real. There's no words, man. He-Natch, what's up, buddy? Dude, 2015 Freedom with the 10 saying, game is for the toilet for me, but love the content. I love the way you put that. Game is for the toilet. That could be interpreted a few different ways. You could be saying, the game is a steaming pile of poop right now. Or you could be saying, I love the game, but only when I'm on the toilet. It's for the toilet. It's not for the bedroom. It's not for outside. Never on a bus. The toilet, though? Oh, yeah. No, dude, 2015 Freedom, thank you very much for the 10. I think I understand what you said. I think it was the first one. Yeah, sometimes it's like that, man. I kind of want to talk about, there's a couple videos I want to make, sharing some feedback, really. There's just so much stuff I am kind of in the mood to make at the moment. I don't know. There's definitely good things about this game. There's definitely bad things about this game. We're going to learn about something that's hopefully good tonight in Sagas. But, you know, it's the ups and downs of the Battle Realm right there. 2015 Freedom, dude, thank you very much for the 10. Appreciate it, man. I thank you. And the kind words as well. Saying I love the content still, man. Thank you very much. Alright, Static with the 34 months. Saying 34 months! Valiant Daily Crystals, I think, pushed me over the edge. Okay. I'll probably do some hybrid where I take up 6 stars with gems. Also, pop that ish. Yeah, I think that's really the way to go, is never to really completely stick yourself on either side of that fence of 6 stars or 7 stars. And instead, just take it as you go. One champion at a time. Sticking with gems a lot, yeah. Is that part of the rewards? Because I did notice for the heists. Where is it? Or not heist. I said heist because I guess that's what this first one is called. Magic Heist. Starts February 28th. Raffling off a 7-star The Serpent. Okay, well, not gonna win that, so. But introducing Sagas, more rewards, more power for your champions, and more fun. I feel like they ripped this straight off of like a Chuck E. Cheese promo or something like that. Or was it Chuck E. Cheese, or was it like GameStop or something like that? So I swear, there's like some slogan that sounds very similar to this. I can't quite place exactly what that slogan is. Is it Toys R Us? It was one of those, man. I don't know. Anyway, we'll get to that in just a sec. Yo, what's up, Pixel? Check. Let me see. All right, we're going down. Let's take it to the south. I think Saga is going to be an incredible revitalization of monthly content. Not gonna lie. Interesting. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. The caption said, Saga coming to Contest of Champions? Dude, that would have been so much better than Sagas. I mean, Sagas, maybe they're awesome. But if Saga was coming, dude, and we got like Sonic and Knuckles and stuff like that, oh, that'd be so much better. Okay. Anyway, let's start looking at this. I hate to receive 7-star Angela. Do you hate it because you would love to give me that champion instead? What am I reading? I would have accepted anybody but her. Total. You're saying useless? EG champ slow. I feel Crystal was rigged. 4 after me. Pulled Angela as well. Or pulled Angela as well. Dude, I would love an Angela. That is. Oh my goodness. That's this game in a nutshell, dude. Everybody wants something different outside of like the select few that are just universally loved because they're so overpowered, right? But outside of that, everybody wants something different. And I'm happy, so happy that I got spoilers. This is the last spoiler warning. 5 seconds. I'm gonna say who I got. 4, 3. Open the crystal today. Pause the stream. Go look at the video if you don't want it spoiled. Okay, I'm so happy that I got Odin today. Because I know so many people would not have wanted to get that pull. But I'm one of those that was like, dude, this is what I want. Like, I'm gonna rank up Odin before I rank up Venom. And it's not even something I need to think about. Like, that decision is already made. The only reason I couldn't have made that decision sooner is because I didn't have the champion to make that decision sooner. So yeah, I'm so stoked for that champ. And meanwhile, other people are like, oh, that's the worst champion in the pool or something, right? And then the same thing here for Angela. Dude, I would love Angela. Meanwhile, you're saying you would have taken anyone else. Okay. Anyway, let me see. Let's get into this a little. Actually, hold on. We're about to finish this. I'll check for another revive real quick. Chuck E. Cheese has an impeccable business motto. What is their Chuck E. Cheese, where a kid could be a kid? No, that's Toys R Us. What is Chuck E. Cheese's? Did anyone ever say? I swear this is so close to something. I'm not sure. If somebody said it, I'm definitely missing it. BG, you seriously going to hold that 7-star that contains an Angela? You really think it's an Angela? It's not even a 7-star, dude. I mean, it could be a 7-star, but that's the thing. Because I'm not Valiant, I kind of boned myself here by not having a guaranteed 7-star. So, could be, but it's a very slim chance. Hello, BG. Hope you're having a good time. X, please. White mommy. Well, let's go take a look. Let's see. Okay, no revive in here. We're out of here. Let's see, man. Okay. Oh my goodness. So, this is the thumbnail. It's true. It's exactly what I needed. And then this is the mummy version. Oh my god, dude. I need to get this hat. Where do you get? Can you get this at like a Party City or something like that? You just order this at spiritHalloween.com or something like that. I don't know. Cause damn, looking pretty good. Oh man, killing it as always, mummy. Unexpected Prince with the 5 saying congrats on the $250 knee shatter. Dude, once again, shout out to Angelo on that one. Sidebar, rank the 6 Mission Impossible movies. There's 6 of them? Also, why did the egg cross the road? To get to the Shell station. Okay, great. It's an egg. It doesn't need gasoline. That's what they have at the Shell station. Terrible joke, boo. Don't start the egg puns. Come on, man. Give it a little break. Boo! Also, I cannot believe there's actually 6 Mission Impossible movies. I think I've seen the first one. I don't even know if I have for sure. You know, I actually saw like a breakdown, like a commentary breakdown on YouTube about it, and I was like, oh wow, it's actually pretty cool the way they used some things kind of like subtly and without just like brute forcing it like a standard action movie or something. Because in my head, I was like, oh yeah, that's what that is, because they're always doing crazy stuff there. But the first one, at the very least, I don't know about the other ones. They made some comparisons to like a noir film kind of thing. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, actually, man. I kind of want to watch the first Mission Impossible. And who knows, man? Maybe that'd get me into the rest of them too. But yeah, I can't rank them because I haven't seen them. That is too many movies for me. Okay, all right. Let me see. What was I gonna? Oh, we're just gonna look at Sagas. Yeah, hold on. Actually, hold on. Let me get some stuff going here. Once we figure out what Sagas are, I'll figure out something else to be doing in game. But for right now, at least, I might as well grab some potions while looking at this. I'm almost tempted just to leave this team in. Like, it'll probably do fine. Whoops, didn't even mean to kick that champion out. But I probably will just go ahead and run Diablo. Yeah, well, you know what? Screw it. Let's just put the team back the way I had it. I'm just gonna run with this, and it will be fine, I'm sure. Okay. Do the side quest. It's easy. Oh crap! I don't think I've looked at the side quest this month yet. Okay, maybe I'll do that. All right. Let me see. So, Sagas. Let's get into it. The heck is a saga? Okay, greetings, summoners. Today we're excited to introduce you to a brand new addition to the contest. Saga. Sagas are multi-month-long seasons of content that'll provide a consistent link between different areas of the game and give strength and relevance to your roster. Right off the bat, I'm thinking this sounds cool. However, multi-month long, I wonder if that will end up feeling like it drags on. But at the same time, the current monthly cadence that we have, a lot of the monthly content is like kind of whatever anyway. So maybe this will make it feel a lot cooler. Anyway, our goals for Sagas are to create more connection, bringing different parts of the game together in interesting ways, create more purpose, provide more value to existing rosters, and create new value for rank ups and chasing champions, and to provide more rewards with a reward identity unique to Sagas. Okay. We'll be sharing more information about Sagas throughout this week, but you can start with our introduction to Sagas in our blog post here. So you're telling me this wasn't it? Okay. We'll have a video dropping later this week, and be sure to tune into our live stream this Friday for even more information. P.S. Nightcrawler is getting a surprise tune-up. Check out his spotlight for more information. All right, so hold on. What is this? By the way, I'm assuming this is the loading screen for next month or something. Whether it is or isn't, this is some sick art. I really like this. Anyway. Okay. Looks like we got this is the actual thing to be reading. Got it. Congrats on the opening, BG. Thank you very much. I'm at 725 currently. Do you think skipping all the monthly event and focusing on getting Paragon first makes more sense? Yes. Yeah, I would say so. Depending on how long it takes you, of course. But if you can get it done in like the next, couple weeks or whatever, I'd say yeah, go for it. I think that'd be the way to go. Okay, Brian N with the 5. Thank you, dude, saying realize BG ends in less than 2 days. Yeah. Now I'm scrambling to get the highest ranking possible. By the way, I really hope that you mean Battlegrounds when you say BG, because if I'm ending in 2 days, that's not cool, man. There's so much more I want to do. Now, yeah, I know, dude. Battlegrounds, I need like a full rank and a half. I think tomorrow is gonna have to be an extended session for me to even make it into the gladiator circuit. Good luck with your ranking, dude. Good luck. Hopefully you kill it. Hopefully you go on an awesome streak and rank pretty high. Dude, thank you for the 5. Okay, Herc he's doing Herc things. He's killing it. He's doing great. Okay, let's see. Today we're excited to introduce you a brand new addition to the contest, Sagas. Didn't we just read this? Okay, so here we go. Sagas, what are they? Sagas are 3-month-long seasons of content. They'll provide a canvas for solo and multiplayer content in addition to our regular monthly content. I was about to say regularly scheduled program. Champions with a Saga tag. Going with some created tags, some temporary tags here, huh? The tag system in general feels a bit clunky to me, but at the same time, I can't think of a better way to group champs that they specifically want outside of, you know, if they were like the class type or a mutant or whatever. Mutant meaning like X-Men. Anyway, champions with a Saga tag such as X Magica will be receiving a temporary attack and health boost. Oh, that applies to all areas of the contest. Okay, so this is more than just some arbitrary grouping. I mean, it is kind of an arbitrary grouping, but they're also just going to be stronger straight up. Okay. Oh, there's the contest including Alliance War, Battlegrounds Attack, Raids Attack, Alliance Quest, Incursions, Event Quest, Side Quest, and Arenas. So everywhere except for Alliance War Defense and Battlegrounds Defense. What else are we missing? No, that's everything, I think, right? So just not defensively. Huh. I think that's fine. I don't really like the idea of attack and health boost in something like Battlegrounds when it is a consumable item that just encourages spending on something temporary to gain a slight edge. Or not even a slight edge, it'd be a pretty substantial edge. But if it's just a permanent boost for that month, just to say, hey, these are the champs that are going to be better for this period of time, that's cool. Sup, nerd? Yo, Karate Man, what's up, dude? What up? Okay, and they do specify its attack and health boost. So it's not a different type of boost where it's going to be like these champions have a longer bleed duration or something like that. Okay. Want to know why Void is on the list? Wait. Did they give us the list? Alright, let me just keep reading here. This boost will begin on March 6th. Oh, so that's really close. And continue through all 3 months this saga is running. After, a new saga with a new set of champions will begin. In addition to the boost to the champion pool, which is shared below, the Saga Tactic champions will be highlighted across the game in additional content. Hold on. In addition to the boost of the champion pool, the Saga Tactic champions will be highlighted across the game in additional content. What does that mean? Highlighted across the game in additional content. So, Alliance War Tactics. Oh, okay. Yeah, I should have just read this. Battlegrounds metas, challenge objectives, incursions, challenge sectors, boosts and nodes. Ooh! So, I actually really like this. Because, listen, I just ranked up. Let's see how my auto fight's doing. I just ranked up Hercules. Just ascended Hercules for incursions. And it kind of made me sad to do it. You know, oh man, would I've actually done it if I knew that this was going to be a thing? Probably. It's still not a bad idea, I guess. But anyway, I like incursions, but I do find it boring to use like the same champion all the time. It kind of, if you're using the same champion all the time, then it encourages you to use the same hacks all the time, because those hacks will of course be best for those champions. And once you figure out what those are, every run even though they feel different because of the enemies you're fighting, they kind of feel the same because of the, you know, there's only one variable really changing. But I end up using Hercules because, well, I want the rewards. I don't want to waste my time. So, of course, I'm going to use Hercules, and I don't blame anyone else for doing that either. But it does make the game a little less interesting when that's just the approach that everybody takes. So, if they actually have some... I'm hoping that this is like, yeah, you actually have to play with that champion pool or something. That would make those runs a lot more interesting. People would actually discuss like which hacks work for those champs and stuff. That could be a lot more fun. Okay, and then boosts and nodes. I don't even know what that means exactly. Feels like they just threw down a couple of words. Okay, whatever. Ex Magica will be the first Saga introduced with the following pool of champions. I see. Hold on. Wait. So these are two different tags, huh? Interesting. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna look at the list in a sec here. Let's look at the rewards. Let's face it, I want to look at the rewards. I made a little Saga video that should be out in the next 48 hours, hopefully. Should make it all a little clearer again, hopefully. Okay, Mike. I'll definitely take a look at that when that's made. The boost also applies to Karina's. So Mojo's gonna be great. Wait. What is Mojo? Oh my god. Mojo is here. Wait, are any of the others? I don't think so here. When this says defense tactic, is this like champs that you're gonna come across in Alliance Wars or something? Or I don't quite understand. Oh, my boy Odin is in there though. This is the only part that I'm slightly confused on, because it seems like it didn't affect champs on defense. But then, is this a defense tactic the same way like some of the tags just say defense? Like, or is it defense tactic as in something Alliance War related? I haven't played Alliance War in such a long time that I don't actually know for sure. But yeah, I don't know. Mike, if you're able to clarify exactly what that means. I mean, I don't know if you're allowed to yet. If maybe don't. It's okay. Let me look at Saga rewards though. One of our goals with Sagas is to provide summoners with more rewards unique to Sagas, including exclusive 7-star champions and Saga-specific champion items, including rank-up gems, signature stones, and more. Okay. Bamf. For our first... Wait, actually, hold on. Before I move on. This... Depending on what the and more is, this could be either really cool or really annoying. Like, if they gave revives, let's say, that were specific to this set of champions... Right away, I'd be a little bit annoyed that I couldn't just use them on anyone. However, let's say they had Saga-specific revives, and they gave them out in a little bit more abundance than you would normally get. To say, hey, go have fun with these new champs. We know you don't play them all the time. We know you're probably going to be a little bit worse than if you're playing with, like, your standard champ. But you know what? We're going to give you a little bit... Not only do the champs have a little bit of an attack and health boost, but we're also gonna give you an extra, you know, couple tries. We're gonna give you a couple extra revives than you'd normally get. Maybe instead of getting like a revive or 2 a day, maybe it's like 3 or 4 revives a day or something like that. That would end up being pretty cool. We'll have to see what that actually is. BG, we really waiting 2 weeks for Necropolis? Not being Valiant is painful. It is painful. I don't know exactly how long it's going to be. I'm just saying roughly 2 weeks. Because I got to figure out exactly what I need. And then do the run. But I don't know exactly. BG, send a screenshot of the champs on X. We got the champs here. Here. I'll see what you sent over. Is it is it like an infographic kind of picture? Okay, you know what? This is pretty nice. Okay, I guess this was made by MCOC Avenger. Oh, I see. Question mark. You know, it was almost easier for me to look at it on the list. Either way, I don't think it matters too much at the moment who's on those lists. But that is a cool picture. So, alright, let me see here. So, BAMF. For our first Saga, summoners can collect rune stones across many different game modes to exchange for a newly buffed Nightcrawler. Dude! I really like how Kabam is doing this, man. They keep coming up with new ways to actually target champions. This feels so good to me. I don't know if everyone agrees. Like, how do you guys feel about, like, opening up a loyalty crystal to target certain champs, or an incursion crystal to target certain champs, or the deathless champs, or this Nightcrawler now? Like, I don't know how you guys feel about, or Maestro coming from Necropolis, but like, I really think this is cool. Yes, it's incredible. Effing love it, love it, love it. 2BG, pretty good. Yeah, man, this is really cool, especially when it's guaranteed to get one champ. Yeah, love it. Reminds me of hashtag save for Blade Days. Honestly, it doesn't even remind me of that. There is a bit of that for sure too. Because, yeah, everyone's like, oh, okay, I want Nightcrawler, so how do you get Nightcrawler? But it really just reminds me of other video games. You know? I feel like every other video game I've ever played almost, I mean, dude, going back to, like, I don't know, some of, like, the old school JRPGs, or not even super old school, but, like, you know, the new Final Fantasy VII remake is coming out, right? Dude, I remember having like a player's guide or whatever for Final Fantasy VII, and I didn't even like following the guide. What I liked more was looking at like the weapons, you know, like the Pokedex of weapons essentially, and being like, dude, if I want this weapon for this character, here's what I have to do. Cool, I'm gonna go do it. Or hell, even just Pokemon. You look at the Pokedex and you're like, cool, these are the areas of the game I can go to get this character. In MCOC, it's always just been like, nah, it's all random. And I love randomness. It's one of the things I enjoy about this game and every game. RNG, such a fickle beast, right? I like the idea of having to play the hand that you're dealt, but there becomes a point where it's too much. And you need some way to target certain things, some specific things in this game, outside of like an awakening gem or something, like actually targeting a champion. That's so cool. So I like all this. Okay, anyway, so that's pretty cool. I like that. Wait, we could actually click on Nightcrawler. Is this info out? Defender strength 4, really? This has to be new, because when this character came out, defender strength might as well have been a 17. This dude was slaying people left and right, dude. Freaking Nightcrawler was so hard, man. Okay. Nightcrawler's all new kit lets him juice up his bleed damage with prowess. If you can't bleed them, throw a special 3 to incinerate them instead. Okay. You know, this bothers me just a little bit right here. Throw a special 3 to incinerate them instead. Do you know why this bothers me a little bit? I guarantee you, No one in here will know exactly why. Maybe someone will, actually. I shouldn't guarantee it. But there's one very specific reason to a special 3 incinerating. That's the clues. I'll give you guys 10 seconds to see if you could figure it out. Anyway, juggle prowess and precision to deal loads of damage. Okay. Interesting. I don't even know that I want to look at his full kit at the moment. But, okay, so the reason why it bothers me just slightly about the special 3 to incinerate them instead thing. You know what? I have to show it. It's not enough just to describe it. Let me end this fight real quick. Let me end this fight. Shouldn't actually take that long. I'll hit this dude a whole bunch. Build up some furies. We'll get a mean special 2 rolling. Only gonna take a sec. We get some heavy attacks in here. Pause the poisons. You know, it's taking so much longer than I thought. Actually, I should have just quit out. There's one champion, though, that I need to play. If you need Incinerate in a fight, you can't get it until a full special bar. No, that ain't the problem. Oh, here we go. Look how many more Furies I have this time. Ah, this was the number of Furies I needed to end this fight fast. Yeah, that would have been a little bit better. You can pause poisons? You sure can. Uh-oh. Pause the poison so hard, he paused my stream and made it lag out for a second there. Okay, let me hit restart on this. Here's what I'm going to show you. Or whoops. I almost messed up. I got to swap out for a different champion. As soon as I throw the champ in, at least one person in here will understand. But many of you will say, I still don't get it. And don't worry, you will. I have to get Man-Thing. And Man-Thing is a character that is based entirely around poison. This dude came out of a poisonous swamp. Possibly a toilet bowl. I don't know actually where this dude is from. But he looks like he doesn't care about anything. He doesn't care about the swamp that he came from. He doesn't care about the opponent he's fighting. He's just a mess of goo. Like, look at the goo dripping off this guy. But there's a problem when you're playing Man-Thing. And that problem is, what if the opponent is poison immune? Huh? What happens then? Nothing. You're completely boned. You cannot play this champion. But now watch the animation for this special 3. He lights you on fire, dude. Winter Soldier is set ablaze right now. He is on fire. Do you see an incinerate? No, you don't. I rest my case. This game is stupid. Okay, that's why I'm slightly upset about this. There should be some sort of incineration there, and there's not. And I brought it up to Kabam, and guess what? Nothing. They didn't want there to be an incinerate there. Sounds like he needs a buff. I already been down that road, Karate Man. Already been down that road. I even said, hey, what about for a synergy? No. Not even for a synergy. Okay. Anyway. BG did all the yapping just to whip out his Man-Thing. Calm down, BG. Listen, sometimes you have to, alright? Clarissa sent it over Buck with a deflated banana. After I just whipped out a very inflated Man-Thing. Okay, hold on. What is this? OMG, the talking. Sans go grab a drink. OMG Static is glad about something in game. Oh, Clarissa, what? Where is the are any of these the messages I was supposed to read? That's his attention span, Mike. Oh my goodness. The other bald man snapped at me for reminding him to drink water. You know what? I would never do that. I will snap at you for... I don't know what message I was supposed to read there. But I do need a reminder to drink water sometimes. That's a good reminder. Okay. Now that I've done that, let's get back to this. Okay. We'll worry about Nightcrawler later. We got the gist of it here. I'll wait for a deep dive video, or maybe I'll look at it later. We'll see. Anyway, summoners can then trade in those rune stones for a guaranteed Nightcrawler. Paragon and Valiant players can even earn a 7-star Nightcrawler. So this is good that you can be Paragon and still get this. But this is actually just another reminder for me to get Valiant ASAP. Because they could have very easily just been like, nope, you actually have to be Valiant. Like, Valiant's been out for a little while now, and it's... I would say, it would have been unreasonable if they came out with Sagas, like, in December or something like that. Even January, I would have said, dude, come on. It's too early to require players to be Valiant. But, like, the more the time goes on, it's like, no, dude, I mean, if you want to keep getting the best stuff, you kind of have to keep up at least to some degree. You know, you don't have to have Yusafa's account or something like that, but gotta at least chase the latest titles. So yeah, I gotta get this, man. Must get this. Probably much easier for Valiants though. Oh, definitely. Alan, thank you very much for the buck. Alan, where are you at? I want a group buff so I can have tree guys. You want an entire farm? You know what? I wouldn't hate that either. I wouldn't hate that either. I wouldn't mind having an entire forest, I guess. It wouldn't be a farm, it'd be a forest. You know what I just realized? You know, there's like different names for like a school of fish or a gaggle of geese. I think that's what it's called, right? I guess a forest really just is that for trees. It's just a gaggle of trees, but just said differently. I promise you I'm not high right now. My Hercules did die there though. That's unfortunate. Okay. Let me see. Stiatic with the 5 though, saying Pixie is mean for no reason. Yeah, Clarissa. I got my... oh my god. Alright. Can't we just brute Forest Necropolis? I kind of will be doing that. To some extent. Less than ideal, but 1 hour a night. You'll be done in a week. So... Okay, hold on. We're going to take a slight detour. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure you've seen me talk about this already. My game frozen? Jeez. I'm pretty sure you've seen me talk about this already, but for everyone else... That's like, yeah, man, when are you going to get Valiant? Listen, these offers go away in 3 days. I missed out on them last time. It was an accident. I wanted to spend the units. I will be buying these things, but I'm going to wait until there's 12 hours left, and then I'm going to buy them. Probably. I don't know if I'm getting all 5, but I'm definitely going to get some amount. And then I've been setting myself up for the event quest here. And I have not touched the final quest. Everything else is pretty much done. I've not done the final quest because I am absolutely spending 1,000 units on that. I even could benefit from the energy refills from that package. So, like, I'm definitely doing that. And then I might even drop down and get the Cav bundle as well. So all of these things I'm going to be doing. And I'm going to be doing very soon. And it's sometime roughly within the next couple of weeks. It might be sooner than that. And it will be kind of brute forcing. Because I'm going to be going with Aegon. I'm going to be going with a probably mostly Aegon setup. And maybe I'll bring in one or two other champs here or there or whatever. And yeah, then just going to get it done. Now, the one thing that I'm not sure of, and if anyone has... like actual clarification from like a written post from Kabam. Keep wanting to burp, I'm so sorry. Okay, anyone has like written clarification from Kabam, or if they announced it during a live stream or something like that about Winter of Woe, I'm not sure how it works with the objectives. Because I'm fairly certain I've heard a couple different things. I've heard that one, if you upgrade your title like mid I guess it's 2 weeks, right? But like mid fight of Winter of Woe for like Nebula here, if I got Valiant before Nebula goes away, apparently I won't have the special objective for it. I don't know if that's 100% true or not. I've also heard that if I get Valiant, then even for the rest of the Winter of Woe, I'm stuck as a Paragon Winter of Woer or something like that until spring happens, which that does not sound right. It feels like either it updates for this fight or updates for the next fight. I don't know which is which. Either way, it kind of would be nice to get Valiant within the next 8 days, because let's say if it updates for Nebula, awesome. I already one-shot this fight with Howard. I can do it again, no problem. It's super easy with a maxed out 6-star Howard the Duck. The fight was a joke. But even if it doesn't update for Nebula, I want it to update for the next fight. And if I don't get it done when Nebula's here, well, then I'm screwed for the next fight too. So there's like some big incentive to get it done in the next 8 days. I don't know that I could do that though. Next 8 days, that's pretty fast. Like, could I technically do it? Yes, but like, is it worth it to do it? That's the question, because it will, of course, you know, hike the price, the units I need to spend on these bundles and stuff like that. Those will go up. So yeah. Find out tomorrow for you, Karate Man. If you find out, let me know, buddy. There isn't a Thronebreaker bundle, is there? Apparently there is, I think. I really hope they keep bringing those bundles back for Ever's content. It helps free-to-play noobs like me. They're great. I like those bundles a lot. I think you can unlock the Valiant objective right away. Not sure myself, but you definitely get the Valiant objective for next week. Is there like some proof? Has anyone? I would say I'm looking for either like written proof or someone who has upgraded their title and they know from like firsthand experience. If possible, but if not, don't worry about it. Sounds like Karate Man's on the job. Then yeah, I'll schedule a message for the morning right now. No worries. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you very much. It did. Wait, it did it for me, BG Relay. Okay, Bunhead. Hold on. I really hope they keep bringing those. Okay, wait. The rewards update, BG. Wait. So what do you mean the rewards update? BG missing them again will be. So. What do you mean they update though? Like, did it update? So like if I got Valiant tonight, would I have the Howard objective here? It definitely updates for the next fight. At least it did for me. Got Valiant during Abs Man objectives were there. Or got Valiant during Abs Man Neb's objectives were there. Okay. So you didn't have them for Abs Man though, right? Wait, Mexican Joker saying you can unlock Valiant objective for a fact. I did in the first week. Hold on. I get the Sandman objective. Okay, so interesting. So you did get okay. So that's from what it sounds like. If I hit Valiant, yeah, I can get the Howard objective. That would be so nice. Because I think that still enables me to hit the highest possible bar. Because I think they give you like 1 grace point essentially, right? Because I didn't do the robot objective from week 1, but I'll get the point for that. It wasn't Valiant obviously, so I didn't get the Sandman objective for it. But that could be the one I miss. And then if I hit the rest of them, I still get like the maximum rewards, I think. Okay. Very interesting. Go back to auto fighting this for a sec. Let me look at the rest of this too. Still want to see more about this. Okay. I mean, this might actually be the end of it. Or no, it looks like there's more details we provide in the future, so keep an eye out for a full reward breakdown in the near future. I mean, I think they have. I think I saw it here. synergy updates. Wait, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna look at that in a sec. Oh man. Either way, you'll want to hit Valiant ASAP. I mean, for sure, yeah. And it's not even just about the objectives; it's about everything. You need to get Valiant in week 2 to get max rewards. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, right? Missing this Valiant objective means missing the top milestones. Yeah. Well, I mean, what are the top milestones again? Hold on. Is it somewhere here? No, this is Winter of Woe. Son of a. Okay. Hold on. Does anyone have a second pair of glasses I can borrow, please? This text for ants. Let me see. Okay, so I mean, it is a pretty substantial increase over the so the second highest milestone is 5k Titan shards. The highest one is 10k. There's also 10 Sig stones compared to 5. Everything else is the same. So an extra 5k Titan shards and 5 Sig stones. Okay. Alright. I'll keep that in mind. We'll figure out the calculations on that at some point. Can I do 3 Necropolis runs in 8 days? Deej. Technically, you could do anything you put your mind to. Doubtful, thinking about resources. I don't think I'll have enough. That is a lot of resources. That definitely is a lot. It'll be an extra Deathless Guillotine objective, but it could be for Deathless Fragment. Like using Deathless Guillotine? Because you don't use too much brain power, you might overload your circuits and blow a capacitor. Listen, I'll blow whatever I want, okay? I'm gonna pay for that so badly. You know, in my head, I'm like, yeah, I'll say this. This sounds funny. And then I realize a moment later, I'm screwed. I'm gonna pull this open again. Okay, let's see. All I can think about is what I just said. This is... Simon's not in here, right? Okay, Magic Heist. Before our first saga starts in March, we'll kick off a preview event centered around an exclusive arena called the Magic Heist, beginning on February 28th. Exclusive arena. It's not going to be like a multi-month arena type of thing, though, right? Sometimes we need to have their 6- and 7-star rosters ready to attack an arena that is sporting additional rewards to complete daily objectives that will reward you with raffle tickets for Serpent. After the end of the arena, the raffle will give out 100 6-star versions of the brand new champion coming this March, the Serpent. Summoners who are Paragon or higher will have a chance to win one of 10 7-star versions. That's interesting. Because that's kind of like not competing in the arena for who has like the highest number of points. But you get raffle tickets just to randomly have a chance. Huh. I mean, it's kind of neat, but I don't know that I care that much about this arena. Maybe I will. We'll see. Alright, for those summoners who are Paragon or Valiant, they will get even more points when fighting daily with their 7-star champs in this arena. When they say Paragon or Valiant, does this mean Valiant are going to get more points in this freaking arena? Completing the daily arena objectives will also grant points in the Magic Heist solo event. Earn rewards such as X Magic Runestones, which can be exchanged for a 5- to 7-star Nightcrawler. Oh, man. Static, I thought this was the 5- to 7-star crystal that you were talking about. I'm like, we found it! Okay, exchange for 5- to 7-star Nightcrawler. Story progression, depending. Saga exclusive signature stones and rank up gems, as well as Inferno Nexus crystals, which include resources to keep your team in fighting shape. Okay. Inferno Nexus crystals will only be stable during the Magic Heist event, so make sure to claim their treasure before the event ends, or the crystals will be lost forever. No! Crystals lost forever? Bam! Let me hold on to them just for a little bit. Just for a little bit, dude. Okay, more information about Sagas and events for the launch. Okay, so more info coming soon. Tune into the live stream or whatever. Okay. And then this. So I mean, this sounds like a little summary of what we just read, but I kind of want to read it just in case there was something else here that they didn't cover before. Let's see. The X-Magic Saga is soon to begin. Mystical artifacts across the contest have gone missing, and you'll need all the power you can find to get them back. Luckily, a crew of clever conjurers and magnificent magicians are charging the battle realm with energy to ensure our summoners can explore more, battle longer, and try to fight back against fearsome foes. I like the touch, the little story kind of touch that you kind of need to hit up the clever conjurers and magnificent magicians. That's kind of neat. Okay, energy updates. During the event, summoner energy will recharge at double the normal speed. This works out to 1 energy every 2.5 minutes for sigil summoners and every 3 minutes for non-sigil summoners. I don't like this. On the surface, sounds really good. How could this be a bad thing? You're just getting more energy, huh? Sounds great. I don't like this. The thing about this, you guys, is I don't play that much throughout the day. Sometimes I only play at night. There are many days where I only play at night. There are some days where I don't just play at night, but there are many days where I only play at night. And I feel like if I'm not logging in consistently throughout the day, that's just more energy that's going to waste. And do you really think that Kabam is going to balance the energy around players who only log in and play like at a certain time of day? Or do you think they're going to balance it around this new timer of people getting energy potentially every 2.5 to 3 minutes? I feel like it's going to be balanced around this timer, and that's not gonna be good for people like me. So self-centered. Yeah, totally self-centered. It also kind of devalues energy refills. Every single energy refill that we have currently, if you are max level in this game and your energy refill restores 70 energy. You guys remember when it didn't, by the way? When it only like capped your energy, it didn't overcap it. But anyway, every energy refill gives 70 energy if you're max level, right? Now, if you don't have the sigil, that's 7 hours worth of energy that you're getting back. However, with this, if you're getting energy every 3 minutes, wait a minute, hold on a sec. Did I just do the math wrong on the? Did I just do the math wrong on the energy thing? I sure did. Wait, hold on. Why are we casually fighting auto fighting Realm of Legends? I'm doing that to get potions just while reading this. It wasn't anything too serious going on. Okay. Anyway, what I was trying to say is that. If you don't have the sigil, then of 70 energy, it's every 6 minutes, right? Now I feel like I'm losing my mind, dude. I'm like starting to second guess myself here. No, 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 no. Go back. Get out of this fight for a sec. Okay, yeah. No, wait, I did have it right. Okay, alright. I am losing my mind. I'm so sorry. I had the math right. For some reason, I got it confused in my head. I don't know why I did. Anyway. Double checking the clock. Okay, good. It is 7 hours. Easy way to remember 10 energy equals 1 hour. Yes. And that's what I was going by in my head, and that's what I've always gone by. But for some reason, anytime I do even the most basic math on a live stream, even though I'm very comfortable with most things math, I somehow start to need to change my underpants. Anyway, so what I was trying to say is that if you have an energy refill and you don't have the sigil, that gives you 7 hours worth of energy. However, now with this change, if you are getting energy at twice the rate, and it only takes half of that time to fill up your energy, which means that a full refill only restores 3.5 hours worth of energy. It effectively like cuts the power of energy refills in half. So if Kabam did not balance the game around this energy, then that would be fine. If they kept everything around the current energy costs and nothing changed in value whatsoever, they didn't just make Winter of Woe 10 energy to move, then this would be great. Then this would be totally fine. But if they hike up the energy and you're not able to log in more consistently throughout the day, because this just, to me, this feels like a play just to get players, like the daily login numbers up. Essentially treating the game like Alliance Quest, the old Alliance Quest too, where you had to like check in very often to clear linked nodes and stuff like that, rather than just playing when you feel like it. Otherwise, you're gonna have to like buy more energy refills. Now, I don't know if that's how it's going to be. All I can tell you is that that is my gut feeling on this, is that energy costs, because we've already seen them go up with Winter of Woe, that energy cost will be a bit higher, and you will have to log in more or buy more energy refills, and that doesn't feel very good. So we'll see. We'll see. So that is technically a buff. We don't know. Can also consider it 5 normal energy for Winter of Woe now. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I guess technically. But it would be different too if they like increased our cap, our energy cap, to 140 instead of 70. So that it would still take the same amount of time to fill up. But why would they do that? I mean, if they would do that, then they would just keep it the way it is now. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, we don't have all of the info here, but that is my gut feeling, is that because they're giving us more energy, because why would they do that? Why would they just say, oh, hey, we're going to double your energy? You're going to have nothing to do with it. We're just going to double it just for fun. When has Kabam done that before? Not once in my entire time playing this game. The only time Kabam has done that is through energy refills, for things like compensation for game outages or something like that, you know? They've never just been like, oh yeah, it turns out we actually want players to have double the energy. That whole thing about us charging 10 energy per move in Winter, well, I don't even think about that. Don't worry about that. All right, anyway. Daily objectives. Let me get back to auto fighting here. Completing each objective earns you a raffle ticket for a chance to win one of 10x 7-star and 100x 6-star of the Serpents. Additionally, each completed objective earns 1 point towards the Magic Heist solo objective. Okay. And the Magic Heist solo event, so you can get up to 40 of these points here. So Inferno crystals, 25x 6-star Saga Sig Stones. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Like 25 of those Sig Stones? I think okay. It looks like there's only 2 bundles of those, so only 50 total or something. 5x Nightcrawler Rune Stones, 6-star Saga 3 to 4 rank up gem. 5x 7-star Saga Sig Stones. Dang, they got the 7 stars in here as well. Okay, 10 of those in total. 5 more Nightcrawler Rune Stones. And then a 6-star Saga 4 to 5 rank up gem. Okay. Okay. Pretty good. Reminder, Inferno Crystal Selectors are like Nexus Crystals for resources. This also sounds pretty cool, by the way. Nexus Crystals for resources. So, I don't know what that exactly entails. But I'm guessing something along the lines of, like, Revive, Potion, Energy Refill, or something like that. That seems cool. I like that part. If it does work like that. If it ends up being something lesser, oh, we'll see. We'll see. BG, have you ever watched Arrested Development? Because you definitely blew it. I watched like 1 or 2 episodes of Arrested Development. I didn't really enjoy it. Maybe I need to watch it more. Because like a few of my friends, they say it's like their favorite show or something like that, or one of their favorites. Yeah, I'm just not into it. The whole concept of like, rich family is somehow less rich, and now they're going through life and they're doing normal people things, and isn't that funny that they have this different perspective, but now they're doing all the things that normal people do? I don't know. I think that's what the show is about, at least, right? Maybe not. I mean, shows like that, they're mostly about the characters anyway. It's just a setup, but I don't know. That type of setup doesn't really interest me. Anyway, Magic Heist milestones. So, some units, Battleship Gold, and Legendary ISO Selector. I could actually really use the ISO, so that's nice. Magic Heist ranked milestones. Whoa! Whoa! A foil Kingpin profile picture. You know? Listen, I'm not really one to change my profile picture, but honestly, dude, if I had the 1 of 1 foil bald cap profile picture, I would use it. I would actually use it, man. That's cool. I like these rewards. Okay, so for the most part, I like all this stuff. It seems pretty cool. This is the only thing that I'm like, why would they do this? This feels too good to be true. This feels, I don't know. I feel like they're pulling a fast one on us over there with that. I don't know. What if having that profile pic gave you a special cane in game? Dude, when playing Kingpin, if that was the case, I would end being free to play. and I would get that profile pic. I don't care what I would have to do. That'd be so cool. Do you ever watch Flight of the Conchords? Sanskrit, I see you asking a different Brian that. But I'm gonna answer too. I think I only saw like a little clip of Flight of the Conchords. I think you guys have heard me say in the past, I had a friend that like helped me understand how to fix cars a bit, because he was an auto and aero mechanic. Is that how you say airplane mechanic? Anyway, yeah, he like helped fix my car and, you know, showed me how to fix essentially everything we were fixing. And one of his favorite shows was Flight of the Conchords. And this was before there was like unlimited data and stuff like, or I don't know. Is there even unlimited data now? I don't even know what I have on my phone. Anyway, so it wasn't just something that we could easily watch on our phones though. But he was like, yeah, we could check out this one clip and then out of data or something. So that's all I ever did was saw that like one clip. So I don't really have much of an opinion. But I hear good things about that that show for sure. It's like Australian people or something, right? I don't know. All right, anyway. This is kind of interesting stuff with the Sagas. Should we check out the Nightcrawler update as well? I guess we might as well, right? Trying to think. I think what else exactly I want to be doing in game at the moment. And I never go into Apothecary more than once. I did get level 2 revive today though. Oh yeah. Jackpot Deej. Like BG wouldn't even change his profile pic even if he had it. I would. Crying Man says he saying I wouldn't. I actually would. Alright, you know what? Let me see. Does BG pronounce the H in whip like cool whip? Usually, no. Do I want to? Yes. Like, oh man. Anyway, there was a kind of a joke, a psych reference in there, but I'm not gonna. Let's not even get into it. Let's just look at Nightcrawler. Okay. So strength and weaknesses. Strengths, bleed damage. Nightcrawler packs a punch with large instant bleeds. So he has instant bleeds now. I think he was the first character to have instant bleed damage, if I'm not mistaken. Evade, new to Nightcrawler. No way, dude. He has evade now? No way. New to Nightcrawler's update, his evade chance can no longer be lowered except by tech champs. Good night, everybody. It's time to uninstall these bastards, man. What do you mean? What do you mean? Come on. Why do they gotta make every single champ that much harder in this game? He had a really cool mechanic. What do you mean you can no longer lower his evade chance by tech? Wait, can you still change his stance? Does he still have stances? Is it just that the ability accuracy thing? Anyway. Let me see. Weaknesses, bleed immune. He's bleed. Oh no, okay, I see. Unless you're chasing the special 3, a large portion of Nightcrawler's damage scales with bleed damage. Armor, Nightcrawler's bleed damage will do less if the opponent has too much armor. Interesting. Is that how instant bleeds work? They work based off of armor and not like bleed resistance or something? Because normally bleed is how you get through opponents with high armor. Okay. Let's see. Always active. Dodging back and holding block for 2 seconds. No! No, they did not keep the 2-second thing. Come on. I'm frustrated by this. I haven't even read this character's full kit, and I've already been frustrated like 3 times reading it. Okay, so here's the thing about Nightcrawler. He was one of the first champions to have this sort of mechanic. To dash back and hold block. Alright? But 2 seconds is actually a long time, man. So what they did with future characters that had this mechanic, what about this? Let me see. Okay, here we go. If block is held for 1.2 seconds, not even 1.5. Even 1.5 feels kind of bad. They made it 1.2. Now, I can see for someone like Nightcrawler wanting to not make it super speedy so that you don't accidentally switch modes. But 2 seconds, come on, that feels so long. Anyway, Nightcrawler will swap between, I don't know how to say this word, and I don't know how to say this word either mode. Just kidding, swashbuckling. Finishing a combo with a light attack will swap Nightcrawler between... Oh! I'm less angry. Should have read one more line. So sorry. I'm so sorry, everyone. Okay, so you can swap mode just ending with a light attack. You don't want to hold block for 2 seconds. Alright, while dodging back, Nightcrawler cannot be struck by attacks. He's got that crazy dex. Does this mean even when you're fighting against someone like Photon, that turns off your dexterity? I guess so, right? Because you don't need dexterity with Nightcrawler. Interesting. Alright, whenever Nightcrawler successfully dodges an attack this way, gain a 20-second 10% prowess passive, max 10. Okay. Critical hits have a 100% chance to inflict opponents with this much direct damage instant bleed passive. The potency of this bleed is reduced by 10% for each armor up buff active on the opponent. Oh. So it's the armor up buffs, not the actual armor itself. Nightcrawler gains a 22% chance to evade all incoming attacks. This chance is increased by 15% against physical attacks. Is it a flat 15% or is it a 15? I hate the way this game does math. Don't know. Swashbuckling mode. Second medium attacks have a 100% chance to grant a 15-second precision passive, increasing crit chance by 3.97.06. Max 5. When activating these precisions, pause Nightcrawler's personal prowess and precision effects for 5 seconds. Okay. So... Okay. Special 1, gain 10-second evade. Evasion passive, increasing the chance. Evades to trigger. It's going to be annoying when fighting this guy for sure. Swashbuckling mode, gain a 10-second 100% prowess passive. Okay. Special attack 2, reduce the opponent's block proficiency by a whole bunch during this attack. If the animation hasn't changed, then that should be fine. And then for swashbuckling mode, inflict the opponent with a 15-second bleed of vulnerability, increasing the potency of incoming bleed effects by 50%. And special 3, inflict a passive incinerate, dealing some amount of damage over 30 seconds. 198 energy damage over 30 seconds. While active, all of Nightcrawler's personal bleed effects turn into incinerates with the same potency. I gotcha. So it's not for the damage, it's just... okay, and it is a passive good, so it's not just there to give free willpower healing either. Alright, Sig ability, Nightcrawler's evade chance can only be lowered by tech champs, and then increase the potency of Nightcrawler's instant bleed and crit damage rating by 100% of his current prowess potency. Okay. His crit damage rating, huh? That's cool. He should actually hit decently hard, I imagine. Okay. Yeah, this works against Photon. Okay. Pro tip, Falcon deletes Photon in Battlegrounds. I can see that. All the synergies he has too. He's gonna smack as a horseman. Horseman... We can horseman Norseman him. Does he still gain? I don't think he does. I think he had an attack increase. The old version of Nightcrawler, right? Because I think that's why I made a video where I horseman Norsed him. Oh no, that's right. It was the crit damage that I was buffing. Because Odin, and not specific to Odin, just any aptitude buff. Let's see. Increasing the potency of Fury, Armor Up, and Precision buffs by 15%. Yeah, so that'll still work. You can Horseman, Norseman, Nightcrawler for a good time. BG, you can rank 5 Iceman with the rank 4 to 5 Saga gem. Is Iceman one of the champs on the list? That's pretty cool. You know what's interesting about this? The 4 to 5 gem is great. Like, I wonder how fast you can get it. I don't think you have to wait till the end, do you? I hope not. I really hope not. Because looking at this list... like, if these champs are going to be boosted during this period of time, you would want to have them ranked up. Like, you're going to want to rank them up during their saga. You don't necessarily want to, like, wait till the end and then be like, oh, okay, now I'll give the 4 to 5 gem to the strongest of the bunch. It's also really nice to have a few of these champs as 7 stars. Like Wiccan. God, I wish I had Bishop. But Mojo, if I get him Awaken, that'll be sick. But yeah, if you have any of these... It's so funny that Magic is here, though, as a 5-star. But if you have any of these as 7 stars, it's great. Yeah, even Deathless Guillotine there. Interesting. Very interesting. Six-star Magic incoming? I doubt it, honestly. I think Magic is... I think Magic is probably bad for the game. I think at one point in time, Magic was necessary in a similar way that OG Black Widow was necessary to reduce ability accuracy because there weren't that many good options. You know? But the problem with having someone be like that effective at reducing ability accuracy in Black Widow's case is that there's no room to create more interesting dynamics around ability accuracy. She just shut everything down. And I think it's a little bit similar with Magic, where it's like, if you need a power control champion, you just have to get to a special 2 and you win. And there's no real other reason to go for other champs. And because of things like a power start 1 boost, it's not even that hard to reach 2 bars of power in, you know, most situations. There's technically a little bit of RNG involved where you could still be screwed with Magic. And you could make the argument that, like, it's better to use other champs anyway because there's that small chance or something. But, like, it's a very small chance, and it usually doesn't cost someone the fight. And yeah, I don't think that 6-star Magic is would be good for the game. Oh, my game is frozen. Wow, that was really frozen. Okay, I'm gonna finish this fight manually, but then after this, I don't know exactly what I want to do, but I want to get out of Realm of Legends. This was just for temporary while reading that. I'd rather use Black Cat to turn off ability accuracy reduction because she doesn't take 50 years to kill the opponent. Yeah, that's very true. But that's the other problem, is like, okay, so if Kabam releases champs that are like stronger than Black Widow, which obviously they did, what's the point of Black Widow? She becomes just like too slow and annoying to play, and like, she needs a buff. Black Widow is a really cool character, heavily involved in how many of the Marvel movies? Like, a lot of them. I haven't even seen all of them, but like a lot of the ones I've seen include Black Widow. And unfortunately, OG Black Widow was much like OG Iron Man before his buff, where he was just like completely useless. The first fight on your second to last path to Necropolis. You think that's what I should be doing? I mean, I'm not going to do that. But, whoops. Here are the options. There's always Battlegrounds, of course, and Incursions, but I don't know that I really want to get involved with either of those at the moment, so I probably will not. There's the side quest, which I have not touched, but there's 22 days left on it. And then there is something that does lead to Necropolis, which, yeah, I mean, I think I'm just going to do this. I think we're just going to hop back into the monthly event quest here. I think this is the last path of this particular quest, so yeah. Wait, what is this, Karate Man? Yes, she does. You'll learn, kiddo. Michael. Who you calling a kiddo, bub? Huh? You really called me a kiddo just now? See me after the stream. I don't even know what that means. Did that sound threatening? Or did that sound sexual? I don't know. I don't know which. Either way. Wait, are we talking about OG Black Widow having a use? Is that what you're saying? Does she have a use? Black Widow turns so much poop off in Mike's challenge. Oh, Mike's freaking challenge. Okay. I forgot that Black Widow is part of Mike's challenge. That's what he's talking about. I knew I was going to get blasted by that. I don't even care, lady. I was about to say because I have willpower healing, and then she heal blocked me. Kind of happy I didn't say it, but it made me look like a fool. Oh, God. Okay, she didn't want to pop it. You're a loss. Whew. Was she Black Widow? She's amazing. I remember when I got her out of a PhD as a 4-star and was so excited. Yeah, at the time. And then she got nerfed. And her damage didn't get buffed. So, you guys know how I always ask for, like, certain champs to be nerfed or whatever, right? In most cases, I don't want a champion to just purely be nerfed. Sometimes, yeah, okay. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I would maybe just a nerf. But in the case of Black Widow, I wanted her nerfed back in the day. Because I felt like, yeah, there was like no room for any other characters to do cool stuff with ability accuracy. So I actually wanted her to be nerfed. But I never wanted it to just be a complete nerf. Instead, what I wanted to happen, and what I still want to happen, is like, okay, you make it so that it's not 100% chance to reduce ability accuracy, or at least not just by default. Maybe there's something you could do in the fight to get up to 100%. That would be fine. But it's just like to be awakened and be like, nope, abilities don't work because I'm in the fight. Haha. Like, that sucks. That's dumb. But you know what else is dumb? Her damage. So if they were going to like take away the thing that made her really OP and like left no space for any other champs to exist, okay, lower that, but then build her up by giving her some respectable damage. But Kabam didn't do that. They just went with the nerf. I don't think that was good. Like, they do this a lot in other games, in like Dota, for example. If they see that a character in Dota, you get to pick between like 3 abilities. And if they see that a character in Dota, everyone's picking ability A and a little bit of B, and everyone ignores ability C. Well, what they'll do is like, okay, they'll like maybe tone down ability A, but then they'll like bring up ability C. So they have like an interesting choice to make. The character's not dead just because they were toned down. That's how a lot of games end up working. And sometimes it takes a bit of time, you know, because sometimes it's like, okay, well, that takes a while. They have to do the nerf first, and then they buff a little bit later or something. But we never really saw that buff here. Anyway. Let me smash this fool. Should I just go for this? I mean, yeah, that is such a short duration. That was not a good idea. I don't actually want to... I'm in a bit of a pickle. You know what? This will be fine if I just do the light attacks into Striker. Okay. I realized that as I was playing that fight, like, I'm setting myself up for a dangerous situation right there. We're good. Whew. There's a side of me that never wants these champs buffed because they remind me of how the game was when I first played. You know, Bunhead, that... I understand. There is a... I can kind of understand that because there is a part of me that feels the same way. But it's only a part of me. And I would say the bigger part of me is like... Yeah, it's reminiscent of the old days, but there could be other ways to remember the old days while having these champs actually be good. So that's kind of what I wish would happen. Black Widow deodorant, best Black Widow variant. Oh god, I wasn't even watching. Of course, he's unblockable. Yeah. But even she's like not that good. Black Widow deodorant, she's great because of her tags. And that's about it. Oh, actually that's not about it. Her shock damage is actually pretty strong and pretty relevant in some fights. PG, people were trying to let you know it's milestones, not peak milestones. So the difference is 10k Titan shards. Oh! So the difference is 10k Titan shards and 10 7-star SIGs. Oh, wow. I have 8 days to hit Valiant. Dang. Because along with that, it's not just those. There was like an entire row. Hold on. Also, Steatic705 saying, not that good. She's a shock goddess. It's stupid good. Like I mean, I corrected myself to say her shocks are pretty relevant too. But what about for the champs that shrug shocks or immune or energy resistant? There's a lot of fights that she can't do. She's not bad in the fights that she can do. You're right. Her shocks are very strong, but she's never really hit that like upper echelon of champs in this game outside of specific circumstances for those reasons. Okay, let me pop this open. Okay, so in addition to getting like the 8th, because I mean honestly my goal was just to get the deathless piece. You know, anything on top of that was like a bonus. But getting the second to last milestone, yeah. So in addition to all of this other stuff, another 5k Titan shards, 28.5 thousand tier 4 alpha fragments, 1 tier 6 basic, 1 tier 3 alpha, and a tier 6 catalyst selector, and the 6 stones. So you get, in addition to the things that we were talking about, which was an additional 10k Titan shards and the 6 stones here, it's another tier 6 selector and all the tier 4 fragments and stuff too. It's pretty good, man. Oh, there's 2 grace points. Meaning you can achieve your progression level's highest milestone without completing 2 of the event's objectives. Ah, that's good to know. I thought there was only one. I remember looking at this, and when I looked at it the first time, yeah, I read it right and knew it was two and stuff like that, but it's just been a while since I looked at it, so I forgot. Alright, let's get back to Hulk smashing here. Dang, dude. Shock is like one of the worst dots right now, so yeah. A little bit. It's kind of a shame that Shock ends up being dealt with rather easily. You'd think not many things in this game can deal with Shock. I don't know. Just thinking about like our own bodies, the amount of like electrical current or whatever that it takes to kill someone, it's not even that much. So you'd think if like there are these magical beings that are just shocking the hell out of people, like it would just shut down their bodies completely, you know? But a lot of champs can deal with it. Did you do the robot objective, Karate Man? No, I didn't. But I'm going to get the point for it anyway, right? I know if I did the objective, you still get the bonus point regardless. But essentially, the only point that I'm down right now is the Sandman one or whatever that was. And technically the Howard one at the moment. But if it's confirmed that I can do the Howard one, I'd really like to get that done because that's such an easy one. I'd love to save my my other grace point for a different time. Okay, that was an accidental parry. Whew. Forgot how fast those come out. Go ahead, throw your other one. Let's see it. Okay. Hulk smash, baby! Woo! That's nice. Okay, it's the last time I gotta fight Dust. Just one more time. Because this fight's kind of annoying, and I'm like, I'm gonna die, but let me just get some damage in on my special 2 while I can. And I'll just finish it up with someone else. It's fine, whatever. Okay. Dex that, yeah. And then get the little light. Oh, it was a medium intercept. And then good night. Her health bar. Ah, it's so satisfying. Just got 56,000. 56,000 still 0. or 56% is what I meant to say. Sorry. Okay. Anyway. Belted Earth, thank you very much for the bucks. And ABG, how would you feel about a Deathless Magic? That way you can keep OG locked and bring in a tuned down and playable version at a higher star level. Plus, I think she would look sick. She would look sick, so I'd be stoked for it. That's number one. Number two, you know how, excuse me, Guillotine got buffed, right? And we got like the pre-buff version of Guillotine. We might do that with King Groot too, I don't know. Magic, like the Magic that we all know today, this is a buffed version of Magic. Magic did not used to work this way. I cannot remember what all of the changes to Magic were, but this was not the original Magic. So if there was a Deathless Magic, I wonder if it would be something closer to the pre-buff version. It'd be cool to see though. I mean the whole Deathless system I think is really cool. If they toss Magic into that mix, they could do the same thing with Quake. Just come out with like these different versions. Some people would be mad because some people would be like, "Oh, this is just a way to nerf these characters and still bring." But it's like your old one didn't get touched. This is kind of a way to bring them forward. I think it'd be cool. Her power steal was weaker, I think. Yeah, I can't really remember. And obviously, I wouldn't want them to like suck so bad. Like if Magic sucked bad enough to have, you know, to get the buff in the first place, I'm not saying to re-release her in her pre-buff state entirely. I'm just saying like maybe it was like something they can build upon, and just, you know, not have like the complete power control that she has today. What Sagas? The quick summary is like, because we were just talking about it for like the first hour or so of the stream, but the quick summary is Sagas is a multi-month thing, kind of like the way things are on like a monthly cadence right now. It's going to be a multi-month. I think they said 3 months, right? And then certain champs are going to be buffed during that period of time, and you get some rank up resources for them, and it ties in like other areas of the game mode a little bit more. Feel a little bit more like a cohesive sort of package for a slightly longer amount of time or something. I don't know. You know, it made sense when reading it, but to give the breakdown, it's the best I got at the moment. The rewards seem pretty good. There's a couple things in here that's like, we'll have to wait and see how they actually play out. But it seems like a pretty positive thing for the game overall, if I had to guess at the moment. Emphasis on the word guess, because who knows? Maybe Sagas, you know, start off in what is it, like 2 weeks from now or something? Maybe they start off and it's actually like, oh, this actually kind of blows. We'll see. I think she gets a set amount of power now, even if the defender has none. I think it only pulled from power level before. I really don't remember. I think pre-buff Magic was like the worst in the game, and that was back then when 2 abilities was acceptable. Oh man. And Deathless Guillotine is basically a nothing champ, so Deathless King group might be the same. It might be. I don't really want him to just be a nothing champ, but at the same time, I'm not expecting the world, because when Kabam initially said, "Hey, these are the like this is the whole Deathless system," they kind of laid out the you know, the framework for it, describing how we were going to be getting these champs, and how ultimately it was going to be some sort of Megazord situation where you got to use the weaker Deathless champs to not really turn into a stronger one, but to unlock the final one that's actually going to be good. It makes sense. It feels a little bad that they're like not strong, but if it is kind of just like some bonus characters leading up to something larger, I don't necessarily hate it. But it still would be cooler if like, no, these characters were more relevant still. It'd be kind of nice if like you can choose between playing regular Guillotine or Deathless Guillotine. It'd be kind of cool if Guillotine herself was relevant, but even after her buff, regular Guillotine, most people don't like either. So I don't know. I mean, King Crew right now is a nothing champ. No offense. Excuse me? How could you say something like that and then say no offense? It's like saying, hey, your head, it looks real big, fat, stupid, and like you've got a badly fitted bald cap on top of it. No offense. What do you mean, man? King Groot's very strong. If you're coming at it, Dab, if you're coming at it from the perspective of Battlegrounds is the only thing that matters, okay, he's not a top Battleground champ. But think about how good he is for the average player of this game in, like, virtually all content. Maybe not Alliance War. Maybe not Incursions. Hard to say. I don't know. I've used him in Incursions before. He's not that bad in there. But for Alliance Quest, regular questing, different challenges like Summer of Pain, Eternity, whatever, because of his ability to shrug off any sort of debuff, and he's an XL villain and all that. Dude, it's very relevant. Dude saves so many resources for accounts that don't have answers to absolutely everything. He's a one-size-fits-all solution to a lot of this stuff. Dude's super strong. King Groot got thick thighs. Sure does. Well, let's go take a closer look. I don't know why we're taking a look at King Groot's thighs, but you know. Here we are. Honestly, they're not even that thick compared to the rest of his body. All right, let's get out of here. What are we doing, man? I mean, oh God, I keep going into story. Dude, we need to hear about 8.4. That's gotta be so soon. Let me ask you guys this. So if I have 8 days to do Necropolis times 2, I kind of want to run this by maybe like MSD or Karate Man at a different time or something like that. But I am kind of curious what else I'm gonna need besides just revives. Like what champs for these paths do I need? Does anyone know if I need other champs besides Aegon? I have both the Jubilee and Odin paths in the first section here. And then in section 2, these top 2 paths. I think I've seen people do this fight with Aegon and it didn't look that good. For Odin path, it's Aegon, Heimdall, Proxima, Hulk, Overseer. Hulk, really? Dab, who do you use Hulk for? You went out of your way to get Kate? Mike, I know, dude. Hold on, look at this too, dude. I was prepping to use Kate. Look. She's rank 3 at the moment. Level 1, but rank 3. Dang, dude, looks kind of scary with this dark background. Just a little bit of highlight on the edge of that bow. Like you'd never see the arrow coming. I was prepping to use Kate, but dude, if I have 8 days to get this done, and I need these other rank up resources to do, you know, a bunch of other content, it's probably going to be the Aegon show. Wait. You said Claire? That's who you use Hulk for? Is Claire? Whenever the defender finishes his special attack, the attacker's dodge and dash controls are reversed for 5 seconds. Okay. I'm not going to read this at the moment, but I'll take your word for it. You know how to play K yet, BG? I mean, kind of. I don't think she's that hard to play. But in something like Necropolis, I would need a bit better handling the player proficiently. There's no way I have that kind of time to rank her up, get a little bit of practice in. Is reverse controlling me with Overseer synergy so you can do Grandmaster? I mean, I'm not worried about the reverse control thing. That is nice. That is a nice bonus, but the Jubilee path, just run an Aegon team. Okay. You do one tomorrow, BG? I have a light day at work. The 2 days after that are full on. Well, Sanskrit, I'm probably going to be playing Battlegrounds tomorrow to finish out the season. Are you basically doing all of Necropolis with Aegon? Is that doable? Bobbin, pretty much. Which is kind of disappointing, right? Like, you would think And you would think that Aegon, since he was the answer to like the last, like honestly, when Aegon came out, there was still a lot of people that didn't do Labyrinth of Legends, and Aegon was like kind of an answer for that, but he was really an answer for Abyss. It felt like, even though you couldn't use him for every fight in the Abyss, you could. I think you could technically use Aegon for more fights in Necropolis than you can in the Abyss. Someone correct me if I'm wrong on that. So for that to be a thing, I don't know. It feels kind of weak for the content, but at the same time, like I'm not the one who designed this content. You know, it's here. This is the way it is, and if I want to get through it in the best way that I can currently, well, it's to use this Aegon that I got, and that's what I'm going to be doing. Brock Brakovich with the 5 saying King Groot is amazing. Ranked him to rank 4 after being away for 2 years and took out 8.1 to 8.3 content. He's now rank 5 and ascended. I gotta catch up, man. No regrets. Colossus also slept on. Well, maybe slightly. Colossus, honestly, Colossus is a little bit underrated with how many people were recently hating on him. But at the same time, a lot of people voted for him to be there for a reason. And also, I think people just didn't want to get him with their Titan shards. Some people don't want to get him with their regular shards either, but I do think he's still pretty solid, at least, too. Well, I might be able to do Necropolis then. Aegon is one of the only champs I have that can take on big fights like these. It is a bit lame in terms of game design, though. Yeah, you could totally do it. If you've got an Aegon, you can totally do it. There's, like I said, there are some fights where you don't really want to use Aegon, and you will need a different solution, but there's not that many of them. You just got to plan ahead a little bit. That's all. I remember doing Labyrinth with a 4-star Star-Lord, yeah. And of course, later they added a Karina's challenge for it, I know. It's a shame that you gotta do it again, huh? I now have a 660 Colossus. Oh, karate, man. I mean, I like Colossus, but I wouldn't want to pull him more than twice. Oof. He scales, like, decently well with those SIGs, but still. Alan with the 2 saying last 2 if you would. Actually, all right, hold on, Alan. Before I read yours, before we get off the Colossus train here, the reason why I say that he scales decently well with the SIGs, let's talk about it, because it's actually not that obvious why. I don't want to just blow past it. So, Colossus here, his Awaken ability, there's 2 parts to it. The first is whenever one of Colossus's immunities protects him from an effect, he has a chance to gain an armor up buff, lasting 15 seconds. The second part says Colossus has a chance to convert an expiring armor up buff into a permanent one. So, obviously, increasing these chances is a good thing, right? The less obvious part as to why scaling up his SIG ability is actually very nice comes in the form of his best special attack, Special 2. When activated, for each armor up buff, Colossus has a 50% chance to gain another lasting 15 seconds. These buffs do not count towards the max stack limit, allowing Colossus to temporarily go above his armor up buff limit. So, whenever you are able to gain an additional armor up from these effects, it's not just gaining an armor up, it's also potentially giving you another armor up with the special too. So like you combine these 2 things, so now you're gaining like even more armor ups with the special. Like let's say it's a situation where you're immune to Incinerate, right? So you gain some more these armor ups here, and then boom, you pop a special 2. That gives you, you know, an extra few armor ups than you would have not normally had. And then you have a chance to convert those armor up buffs permanently, which then kind of feeds back into the special 2, allowing you to, you know, again, gain more of those armor ups. And the armor ups, I mean, that's how you do damage with Colossus. So, yeah, the crit damage rating. Isn't it also... oh, that's right. It's with the... yeah, okay. All right. So then the attack rating based on armor rating too. So, yeah, it's like, even though it seems like, oh, what's the big deal to have like a little higher percentage on this? No, it actually does make a difference, like a decent difference. Okay. Anyway, let me see here. Alan, last 2. I still haven't done Abyss, and I think I'm technically an endgame player. Hey, man. There's no rule saying you have to do Abyss. If you don't want to do it, don't. No need to. Especially at this point. I mean, we've been through this a million times before, too, but, like, there's actually a reason to go back and do Labyrinth. There is not a reason to go back and do Abyss. And there will be a reason to go back and do Necropolis one day when it seems completely irrelevant. They just didn't put anything special in these rewards. It's all temporary. Technically, there's this, but this is also the cheater profile pick for the most part. That's the common one, at least. Karina's, I believe, just has temporary rewards, right? Like stuff that you can get elsewhere. When I say temporary, that's what I mean. I'm using kind of a wrong word for it. But there's nothing exclusive. You don't get an exclusive champion to that piece of content. And I don't think there was stuff here. Could be wrong. Someone let me know. Steatic with the book. He has a great synergy with Jugs. I think where he gets plus attack with armor ups. Does he? I thought he just gained like an additional armor up with him or something. Let me see. Oh, he's got additional crit, but there's 2 of them, right? Yeah, okay. I think it's just the double crit synergy. Oh, wait. Oh, no, there is this one here. Okay. It's a triple synergy. It's crazy. Armor up buffs also grant plus 1% attack rating. Really? I don't even remember this. Jug side of it is start the fight with 3 of his unstoppable buffs active. Okay. And then Unstoppable Colossus, the forgotten of the child of Colossus and Jugs. The forgotten child. Gain plus 20% Fury and armor up buff potency. 1% attack rating though, that's... I mean, technically there's some situations where it's not uncommon to have like 40 plus armor ups with Colossus. It's usually in longer fights, and it's definitely not a common occurrence, but you could end up getting like a decent amount. It's massive? I don't think it's massive. 1%? Because you're already gaining so much attack from this right here. Attack ratings increased by up to 17,000 based on Colossus armor. We're also looking at a 7-star rank 5. Now 7-star rank 6. This game's gonna get ridiculous when we can get 7 stars to rank 6. Hold on a second. Let me see something. Let's look at Sassy. So right now, this is where things cap out. 113,000. That's still such a crazy number. 113,000 health. Almost up to 140,000 though. And eventually you're going to be able to ascend these. The attack going from like 5,400 to 6,600. It's going to be a meaningful jump whenever we can get it to our champs to rank 4 even. It'd be nutty. Wait, armor 1. Is that for real? Does Sasquatch only have 1 armor? Zero? Huh. You know? Don't think I ever noticed that before. What the hell? So 0. When do you gain your first armor? It's just the 7-star. You have to... No, not even rank 1. 7-star rank 3 gives you your first point of armor with Sassy here. What? Oh, man. He doesn't need armor. He has that Merkin. That's true. I was right about Odom, right about Colossus too. Okay. Could you look at Emma Frost and Omega Red synergy, please? I'm trying to think if I remember what that synergy is. Emma Frost and Omega Red. Okay. Real quick. Sure. Wait. Am I blind? Are you talking about on Colossus? I thought you were talking about like those two synergizing together. Because I used Colossus with Omega Red all the time. Yeah, plus 2% attack rating for each armor up buff, and well-timed blocks grant an armor buff max 1 stack. Yeah, I used to use the synergy all the time just to add more damage to Omega Red, because I used to play Omega Red for like everything. This is my Alliance War champ. I wouldn't usually bring the Colossus synergy for Alliance War, but I would use him for questing and stuff like that. Because like Omega Red could handle a lot of stuff. And a lot of the stuff that Omega Red couldn't really handle, Colossus could. You'd have so many of the immunities covered that way. You wouldn't really be able to take down robots necessarily all that well, but... Anyway, this one for Emma, plus 2% increased power gain for each armor up buff. That's really nice. That ends up being a pretty substantial amount of power gain increase for sure. And then this, once again, scales very well with the special 2. Allowing you to loop more of those and gain even more armor up buffs and stuff. So yeah, it's really cool. You need some sleep, BG? It is kind of late. Yeah. So use him in AQ every day with recoils on. He gets healing at the start of every fight. I like the top up for Omega Red we're talking. It is pretty nice. Okay, it is pretty late, so here's what I'm gonna do. You know that new Valentine's crystal that we got today? I'm not gonna open it unless I get 225 units out of this crystal right here. Let's roll the dice, baby. Very unlikely, but there's a chance. There is a chance. BJ, I think you missed my super chat. Oxygen, did I? Oh no, hold on. When was it? If it was a while ago, it's gone. Gold. Oxygen, I got nothing here, buddy. I'm watching now though. Don't send another super chat. Let me know what the message was. I'm sorry that I missed it. Other suggestions: stop being a nerd and open it. I can't stop being a nerd. You see yourself playing Marvel Strike Force again sometime in the future? That was a fun game, but there's just not enough time to juggle that game along with this one too. It was a Twitter check. Okay, let's see. Last Path of Necropolis done. Ooh, nice, man. Went with this many revives and didn't even use everything. I chose Bishop from the selector and the gem because he is a double threat for Battlegrounds. Sick, dude. Congrats on getting it done. Okay, so this is the amount of revives that you brought with you. 27 of these, 8, 20, 21. Dude, you had a lot of revives here. Holy cow. And there's the new rank 3 Bishop. Dang, dude. Sick. Yeah, I would love... Man, Bishop is still one of my most wanted. I feel like I don't... Dang, I'm gonna have to make that decision soon. I don't think I'm gonna take Bishop myself, but I don't know who I'm gonna take. Might just be Sasquatch. We'll see. Look at that, 70,000 units of gold. It's even more than 225. Time to open the crystal. Yeah, I don't think so. Missed the itemless days. Some of the coolest content from you, except the Medusa / Logshot video. That was fun. It was a fun series for sure. There'll be other cool content as well, though. If it's not sassy, you're wrong. I would take Titania if you don't have her. She's the GOAT. Karate Man, how could you say I should take Sassy and not Titania as Titania's #1 fan? Is it just because I'm Sassy's #1 fan and we should go with who our #1 fans are? Or I said that kind of wrong, but you know what I mean. Don't have Sassy or Hulk, so I'm struggling on the choice. Here's what I'll say about Sassy. I don't think Sassy is the champ for everyone. I do think if like the majority of people ask like, oh, Sassy or Hulk, I would have to say Hulk probably. I think more people are going to have a fun time with Hulk than they would with Sassy. Me, however, I love Sassy. I think he's really good. I think he's a lot of fun. I think he's underrated on offense. He's not the best attacker of all time. No one's claiming that. No one's saying that. But he's better than people give him credit for. And I think I would enjoy personally winning battleground matches using Sasquatch offensively. Titania over, but Sassy is your boy. Yeah, okay. This is true. Unduped rank 2 Sassy is like not so threatening anymore. That is also true. In the world, here's the thing, man. Battlegrounds has changed from the introduction of Battlegrounds, right? When Battlegrounds first came out, wait, can you sort by... Okay, here we go. When Battlegrounds first came out, the pool of 7 stars was a lot smaller. And the strength of 7 stars was a lot greater. Because there were fewer, 6 stars that were like rank 5. There were no ascended 6 stars. And the way that the scoring was in Battlegrounds is it valued faster fights over higher health. With the change to valuing higher health over faster fights, obviously faster fights still being important, but having that higher health total now more important. Champs that have damage that is very difficult to avoid are once again kind of the top of the defender food chain in a lot of ways. I'm kind of speaking generally, by the way. At the very top end of the battlegrounds, I don't know exactly who is the best, because some people are so good. I mean, I still haven't even watched the fight, but I mean, the tales of Fintech taking down Kindred with Venom at the Battle Realm Brawl echoed throughout the hallways of the event and the Kabam headquarters or whatever. Like, you know, so at the very top end, I don't know what's best, but for like the majority of people out there, yeah, there's so many more threatening defenders than someone that is just a big meat shield that is probably not going to inflict that much damage. And with the increased firepower that we have, even with his massive health total, yeah, he's just going to get chewed through. It's not going to be that big a deal. At the top, Kindred ain't so good. He's just average. I mean, I figured as much, but I just mean like other champs too. There's any champ that has some sort of difficult to avoid mechanic, damage back mechanic. I mean, I've even seen Fintech rank up champs like Iceman and what's his name? Electro, just to have like that sort of damage back stuff. So anything to take away that full yellow bar. Okay, anyway, guys, it's pretty late here though, man. Need to call it a night. I'll be back. Wait, hold on one sec. Oh my goodness, Abby Doe is still going. Dude, I didn't think he would be, but you guys, I don't know how much longer he's going for, but Fintech is just being toxic. Don't mind him. Wow. Here's the link to Abby Doe's. If you guys want to continue the party, he's playing some Battlegrounds right now. So, hold on. Look at this. He's mid-draft. For some reason, whenever I play his stream, I think it's an issue with my browser, where it tends to lag out for me, but I think it's just something to do with my browser. Anyway, go say what's up to him. Show him a little bit of love. And I'll be back tomorrow, probably for a fairly long Battlegrounds stream. Probably. We'll see. There's also a little part of me that's like, I don't have to hit Gladiator Circuit every time, right? There were certainly times in the past where I've missed it, and if I miss again, what's the big deal? There's always next month. Maybe I should just focus on Necropolis, getting this title, getting, qualifying for all the points for Winter of Woe and all that. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll think on it overnight here. You want the Misty emote, BG? I do. Collecting the emotes is fun. But, there's a lot of things that I want in life, and it's impossible to get them all. So, all right, before I go, massive shout out to... God, I gotta move this box. Dude, I just smashed my hand on this damn box again. Shout out to Angelo, dude. Thank you so much for the extreme generosity. Didn't even say anything all stream unless I missed it. Just said, hey, happy birthday. Here's a dump truck full of money. And I'm going to go swim around in that, because that'll be fun. Thank you very much, dude, for real. So generous. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow, though. Have a good night, everybody.